What's going on YouTube? Username Kite562 here, or Kite562's Books and Manga Reviews with episode 33 of Tentacle Tales of Terror. Now, for today's audio review, it is Herbert West Re-animator. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Herbert West Re-animator. You can also tell what the episode name is in the title of this video or audio review, whatever you want to call it. So be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content on this channel, for this is March 26th of 2024 at 4 p.m. and this is episode 33, Herbert West Re-animator by H.P. Lovecraft. Now, this is my first time reading this story by Mr. Lovecraft. I know there's a 1985 film out there with, I think, 2 sequels, so a trilogy. If I'm wrong in the comments, let me know down below, but please don't blast me. So, for the plot of this story, as an old friend of Herbert West recalls the moments with Herbert West at their time at Miskatonik University in Arkham, Herbert himself was a man of science, fascinated, or to put it more bluntly, obsessed with finding a way to reanimate the dead. And a notable quote stood out to me from page 196 is, in his experiments with various animating solutions, he had killed and treated immense numbers of rabbits, guinea pigs, cats, dogs, and monkeys, till he had become the prime nuisance of the college. Herbert West Re-animator, page 196. And so for the first side note, I'm only 3 chapters into this story. I've since completed it now. Really enjoyable for a 7-chapter story. 6 or 7 chapters if I'm remembering correctly. I'm only 3 chapters into this story, and it's a maddening crescendo of chaos. The hastily rushed funeral of Dr. Alan Hazley, on top of Mr. West and his companion getting assaulted at their research base, which is an old chaplain's like cottage type of place for the first one, and then it just changes from chapter to chapter. And it's just, the whole story itself is just a bombastic experience. Just go out there and read it, or see the 1985 film Reanimator. I'll also leave a link to Michael K. Vaughn's video of Reanimator, since I watched that after I got done reading the story myself. Really cool Lovecraft YouTuber, amongst other types of booktube content. Really cool dude, so shout out to you. And so for the second side note, within chapter 4, Scream of the Dead, Herbert insists on having fresher corpses to try and bring back to life, since in Herbert's mind, the fresher the corpses, the more easier and much more efficient way to resurrect somebody from a state of death. A la, like, I don't know, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I cannot talk today for the life of me. Oh my goodness. So, I feel like this story as a whole was like literally a love letter to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, just written by H.P. Lovecraft, which I thought it was a really enjoyable experience as a whole. And I'll also leave in the top right of this audio review my review of Junji Ito's Frankenstein. I've listened to the audiobook of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but I feel more comfortable with Junji Ito's adaptation, but that's just me. Everyone's tastes differ, and that's okay. So, I have to say, my final thoughts is I absolutely loved this story. Every bit of it. The moment with the mysterious man with the glass eyes, or eye, with the secretary, will always live rent-free in my head now. I know there's a 1985 film, as I stated at the very beginning of this video, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to make sure that I have the chance to watch it now. And again, this story feels like a really wholesome love letter to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, so again, I really don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen the film or read this story, and I'm just going to say, go out there and read it. You won't regret it. It was a really solid and enjoyable experience. And I will leave a link to Michael K. Vaughn's video on this. So this is Kite562, or Kite562 Books and Manga Reviews, signing out. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. Later.